What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do a little review of a training aid that I got. It's called the ProSendr. So I just got it recently. Early in the year I was struggling with being a little bit flippy at the bottom, not really getting a bunch of forward shaft lean, not really compressing my irons very well. About 3 weeks ago to a month ago, I got this training aid and absolutely love it. I'm gonna do kind of a demonstration of how it works and why it's useful and why it is a good training aid for you. It really gets you in a lot of good positions. But yeah, we'll dive into it and I'll kind of show you how this training aid works. I'll also put a link in the description if it's something you wanted to purchase. This is not affiliated with me. I'm not sponsored, nothing sponsored. I actually paid for this out of pocket. So you put this on your trail wrist. So your dominant hand, your right-handed golfer, you'll put it on your right hand. I kind of have a large forearm, so barely fits in there.
That's what she said.
So I used to struggle really bad about getting cupped wrist at the top and not being in a good position at the top of the swing. So what your goal is with this training aid is in your backswing to press your hand against this mold right here to get yourself in a strong position with a good wrist hinge back where your palm is almost flat to the sky. And that really gets you in a great position. So here's a look at the training aid without the ball first. I'll explain that ball here in a minute. So some people set their wrist early in the backswing. Some people set it late. You're trying to set your wrist and feel your knuckles press against this mold here. You set it and you're in a good position at the top and you fire through, you hold that. So hold those fingers, feel like your knuckles press against this mold all the way through impact. So that way you're getting a ton of forward shaft lean. You're compressing the heck out of the golf ball. You're gonna see your ball flights are penetrating more. You're not flipping at the bottom. So if you're flipping, you can see that your hands would be coming off this mold right here. And less forward shaft lean, so you'd be hitting the ball way high, spinny, where if you hold that angle and you hold against this, you have so much forward shaft lean at impact and the ball just compresses and you will gain distance with your irons. Flights will be more accurate, more precise. Let's hit some balls and I'll kind of show you how that works. So I just start out with a few balls. Just grab like an 8-iron. That's typically what I practice with, is like an 8-iron. I think that's a really good club to start with. Definitely don't grab a long iron, like a 4-iron. I mean, that's one of the hardest clubs to hit good. Kind of pick a number right in the middle, like a 7 or 8-iron. Just kind of getting used to that feeling of setting that wrist in the backswing and feeling it through impact. If I don't use it correctly and I flip at the bottom, there's a huge gap here between my knuckles and this. If I hold that angle through the impact and I'm pressed against there, look at that forward shaft lean. I mean, you will see the compression difference. I'll show you just one kind of a flipping at the bottom. You can see that's high, spinny. So now I'll hit a ball holding that angle and watch the difference in this ball flight. It's definitely a more penetrating ball flight. Probably went 20 yards farther. And that's what you'll notice with this training aid. You will pick up at least 10 yards. If you're someone that flips at the bottom, you're not getting your maximum distance out of your irons. This will get you into that proper impact position with that forward shaft lean, and you will feel the compression. You will feel so much more confident once you start feeling those balls just pierce, into the air. Now let's jump onto the ball, and I'll kind of show you how that works as well. So this ball here is Velcro, pretty much a 2-in-1 training aid. So it's great for the compression, getting that wrist set right. This ball is what you'll see a lot of pros use. Like they'll use like a lanyard with a big foam ball on the bottom. Yesterday at the Memorial, I saw Rory McIlroy doing the same thing. He's got a lanyard with the ball. What they do is you press it between your forearms. So it's really just to stay connected in your swing. So you're keeping all that connection. You keep the pressure in that ball all the way through impact. So you're not getting loose with the elbows, loose at the top, arms wiggling all around. You maintain that pressure. You set that wrist against the aid, and then you hold everything through. And it's just how it's supposed to be. It gets you, the training aid is great at getting you in the positions you're supposed to be in. I'll hit a few balls and kind of show you what it's like with the full training aid. You can see there a little fade. Didn't hit it the best, but still got that low piercing trajectory. Let's try another one. I mean, that's just money. I mean, the compression, you can hear it so crisp, even though I'm on turf here, not on the grass, because the grass is just no good here, but you can just hear it. It's just so much more of a pure strike. So there it is, the ProSendr with the ball attachment. So I put a link to it. I cannot remember. It was fairly expensive. I know that. I remember paying, I was like, wow, that's pretty steep. But I really liked the look of it and I thought it would be what I needed. So it is fairly expensive for a training aid, but it's a great training aid. I mean, since picking this training aid up, my ball flights are better, my shot shapes have changed and have got back to a normal plane of draw, penetrating ball flights, compressing my irons better, everything has improved. But the ProSendr, a 10 out of 10 review from me. This training aid will definitely get you in better positions throughout the swing, and you will feel the difference in your shots immediately. When you use this training aid correctly, you will feel the difference in your iron shots, and it will improve your game. It's improved mine drastically just over the last month. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully this helps you. If you pick this up, I'm sure it will improve your game as well. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm giving away a tailor-made golf bag at 1,000 subscribers, so help me get to 1,000 subs, and I hope I can give away that golf bag soon to one lucky subscriber. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.